Until recently, tarot has been reserved for the obscure, the strange, the bizarre, and black magic. Until recently, when social media platforms like YouTube thrust tarot into the light. Welcome to my new playlist on learning tarot. My name is michellefondinauthor, and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, life path and purpose, and general readings. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Today, what we're talking about is which is better, tarot cards or oracle cards? So if you're new to learning tarot, this is a good question to have because a lot of people are like, they see tarot on YouTube and they think like, oh, I just have to read with tarot. The problem with tarot, and I'll show you, this is the Rider-Waite, and I have presented many different videos on the tarot in this playlist. One of them was Major Arcana versus Minor Arcana, which I'll put the link right here for you. I also presented a couple of the suits thus far, the Swords suit, and I'll put that link here. And then also the Cups suit, and I'll put that link up here too. So the tarot deck, of course, I'm not going to go into it, but we have 4 suits. We have the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. There are 78 cards in the tarot. Now the question really isn't, is it better to do tarot versus oracle? I would say it is just different. If you are learning tarot, sometimes it can be a bit easier to complement your readings with oracle cards. Here's why. Because oracle cards are a lot more straightforward. Tarot takes a while to learn. It takes a while to learn tarot. So let's just say like the Hanged Man. When you see the Hanged Man, you have to know the significance of the Hanged Man and what that actually means and all the variables of what that card means. Now, of course, if you are reading intuitively only, there's no reason to pick tarot over oracle, oracle over tarot. But if you're looking for symbolism in the cards and you are reading from like numbers, like numerology or angel numbers, and you're also looking at the symbolism in the pictures of the cards, then tarot certainly does take longer to learn. There is a bigger learning curve in tarot. So it's not that it's better or worse. It's just that tarot can be very complicated if you're not used to doing readings with it. And what I've seen with beginning readers is that they can have a tendency to get in their own head when they're doing a reading with tarot because they're trying to remember the meaning of this specific card or cards in play. So let me tell you the difference. An oracle deck has any number of cards. There is no set number of cards. So it could have 70, it could have 40, it could have 30, 20, 10, whatever, okay? Let's take, for example, I've got the Angel Therapy cards. This is no longer, I was gonna say it's no longer in service. It is in service. It's no longer for sale. This was a deck by, well, it still is, but it is by Doreen Virtue, who stopped doing oracle readings and tarot readings. So this is a deck I have. I actually quite like this deck. But it's Angel Therapy. So if you look at the healing hands there, and that kind of tells you the theme of the oracle deck. It tells you the theme. Now, there are some limitations if you're not reading strictly intuitively from an oracle deck. There are some limitations. The limitations would be oracle decks typically have their own proper theme. And so in this case, it's more about healing. Now, if I were to ask, for example, about career, let's see, we did this in one of the other tarot videos, but we're asking about like a career change, if someone needs to make a career change, right? And we're picking from the healing deck, there may be an indicator. We've got clear yourself. So clear, if you look at the words, clear yourself, for me, could mean, yes, do the job change. But clear yourself can also mean clear your energy so that you're more efficient at work, so you are better capable to discern whether or not you need to change careers or change jobs, right? Certainly, you could use an oracle deck to do something, let's say, a career reading in a healing deck, but it's not always the easiest to do. However, if I'm doing a healing reading with a healing deck, it's a little bit easier. So let me just ask, what do you need to do to heal? Like, what do you need to focus on to heal? Let's just see. What do the cards say? Parents. You need to heal your relationship with your parents, mom or dad or both. There you go. So a little bit easier, right? Now we have another oracle deck here. This is the daily messages from your angels oracle deck. Again, it's a little bit easier for a beginner. So let's just say general reading. What do I need to know today, right? So let's just say that. I like that. What do I need to know today? Since it's daily messages from your angels. We've got release and surrender. Now, release and surrender, obviously, is a message to not grip too tightly to what you're holding on to very, very tightly. This is a card of let go and let God. Just let go and let God. But do you understand how on an oracle card, typically there is a message below. So there's a lot of information already. There's the words that say what you need to do or how you need to read this. And so, it literally says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So obviously a little bit easier to read this if you are a beginner doing, let's say, a 3-card spread, which I'll put that video link right here, which I just did, the 3-card spread. If you're doing a 3-card spread for a friend or family member, or you're just beginning, sometimes oracle cards can be a little bit easier because they're a little more straightforward. Okay, this is the World of Answers Oracle. This is a deck my sister and I created together, which we will soon hopefully put it in production. And let's see. So this is literally the World of Answers. It is an answer deck, So this is most designed, and it's an oracle deck versus a tarot deck. Okay. So an answer deck is going to give you answers to specific questions. Now, you can also do answers, for example, with a tarot deck. But again, if you are a beginner to tarot and you're not so certain of the meanings of the tarot cards, it can be a little bit more complex. Okay. So let's ask a very, very simple question. Is it in my best and highest good to go out tonight to a meetup, let's say? Meetup.com is really a nice way to meet people. Okay, so here we go. So is it in my best and highest good to go to meetup tonight? We've got improving emotional health. So this might mean that my emotional health could be improving. And let's see, or maybe that means that going to a meetup and meeting new friends would improve my emotional health. How about that? I like that interpretation. And we've also got imagine the possibilities, which is telling me that there might be another opportunity on the horizon. There might be another opportunity on the horizon. See? So you can see that with an oracle deck, it's a little bit easier to get more straightforward answers. So let me ask that same question with the tarot, and you can see, is it in my best and highest good to go out to a meetup tonight? And let's just see what the tarot says. Again, we saw what the oracle cards gave us, and now let's just see what the tarot gives us. We got the Star card. Now, I like that because it's saying your wishes are coming true, which honestly, the card that we got, Imagine the Possibilities, to me, this is very similar to the Star card, right? So this is kind of like trust in the universe. The stars are aligning and something is coming down from heaven. And I really like that. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Your wishes are coming true. So I really, really like that. So I hope this was helpful for you to really understand the differences between tarot and oracle cards. It's not that one is better or one is worse. It's just that they are very different and used for different purposes. So I think the best way to do it is integrate both oracle decks and tarot decks together in a reading, and you have this richness that comes to you in your readings that you do for yourself or others. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with others who want to learn about tarot. And thank you so much for your support of my channel. I have 9 published books. You can see those, and the affiliate links are below. And I'll see you in the next video.